Electrons in atoms. Electrons are negatively charged particles of atom. Together, all the electrons in an atom create a negative charge that balances the positive charge of the protons in an atomic nucleus. Electrons are extremely small compared to all the other parts of the atom. The mass of an electron is almost 1,000 times smaller than the mass of a proton. Electrons are found in the clouds that surround the nucleus of an atom. Those clouds are specifically distanced away from the nucleus and are generally organized into shells. Because the electron moves so quickly, it is impossible to see where they are at a specific moment in time. After years of experimentation, scientists discovered specific areas where the electrons are likely to be found. The overall shape of the shell changes depending on how many electrons an element has. The higher atomic number, the more shells and electrons an atom will have. The overall shell shape will also be more complex because of suborbitals, as you can have more electrons. Creating bonds. Electrons play a major role in all chemical bonds. There is one type of bonding called covalent bonding, ionic, where an electron from one atom is transferred to another atom. You wind up creating two ions as one atom loses an electron and one gains one. The second type of bonding is called covalent bonding, where an electron are actually shared between two or more atoms in a cloud. Both types of bonds have specific advantages and weaknesses. Electrons are very important in the world of electronics. The very small particles can stream through wires and circuits, creating currents of electricity. The electrons move from negatively charged parts to positively charged ones. The negatively charged pieces of any circuit can have extra electrons, while the positively charged pieces want more electrons. The electrons can then jump from one area to another. When the electrons move, the current can flow through the system. The atomic number of an element is also called a proton number. A proton number tells you the number of protons or positive particles of an atom. A normal atom has a neutral charge with equal numbers of positive and negative particles. This means an atom with neutral charge is where one of the electrons is and equal to the atomic number. Ions are atoms with extra electrons or missing electrons. When you're a missing electron or two, you have a positive charge. When you have an extra electron or two, you are a negative charge. If you are a sodium atom, you have 11 electrons, one too many to have an entire shell filled. You need to find another element that will take away the electron from you. When you lose that electron, you will have full shells. Whenever an atom has a full shell, we say it's happy. Let's look at chlorine. Chlorine has 17 electrons and only needs one more to fill its third shell. So its third shell will be happy.